As always, thank you to Bits and Hits.
Damn right.
Well, still here. Hey, Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Smile.
Smile.
It's really bloody warm today. Apparently this is just my reaction now to heat. Because this is not the first year I've done this. Like, the sun comes out for an annoying British heat wave of wet heat. And I just crawl inside a Souls-like and suffer to make myself feel better, apparently. This is my solution. Again, not the first time I've done this. So, I guess this is a thing of some form. Hello to Zega, to Dark, to Rose Bay, Bearded, Whitgren and Co. Either that or you make... Yeah, no, this is fair. This is fair. I do actually need to revisit Gith Al Yankovic and do the definitive edition at some point. No Doug, no mods, just legit do it. Because there's actually been a lot of exploits discovered, which could make all that shit significantly easier. Such as the existence of ghost mode. Where apparently, by blowing yourself up while jumping, you can sometimes completely break the AI. Fun fact, this is not that dissimilar to what happened to Lucian way back in DOS 1. There was that bit where suddenly no character would speak to Lucian, ever. And they would only speak to me, and all the enemies ignored Lucian. Turns out, because the Larry games are all built on the bones of the previous, it might just be that bug, but a new iteration of it. Also, shoutouts to Daddy Bezos telling me I have one viewer. I clearly have more, unless I'm imagining those names in chat. I'm feeling a bit rough. I went out for a walk earlier today and ended up having a seizure and collapsing in the street. Fuck, Sega. You're not even allowed a moment of peace when you try and walk off. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I really wish the best. And yeah, I suppose that is the only thing one can say. Like, the best that can be wrung out of your existence. On my side, I am surprised to report, so you know when you flip a coin and it can land heads or tails, but it can also do the literal edge case of landing on its edge? I've spoken a few times that dealing with my surgery in the area is basically a coin toss. Most of the time weighted to, it's a coin toss between two bad options. Either they will ignore you or they will belittle No, we landed on the Edge case today. Featuring some fascinating admin. Is the sun a deadly laser or is it just soup? Correction, it is a laser made of soup. It's the two things I hated the most. Laser beams and soup have combined and joined forces. But to illustrate just how strange and eldritch the admin at my surgery is. This is what I woke up to this morning. I woke up this morning being rung by a very angry receptionist asking why I hadn't attended my appointment today. I pointed out no one had made me an appointment today, or at least I hadn't been informed of this. They said, no, you were informed of this. You know, your appointment was 10 minutes ago and you have not arrived for it. Would you please explain why? And I said, I just did. You have not informed me of this. This is the first that I'm hearing of it. But anyway, basically, we'll go around the houses a few times and they begrudgingly remake my appointment, which I didn't receive for today. So that appointment ends up happening later in the day. After this phone call is concluded, about 5 or 10 minutes pass, and then I receive a text, as well as an email, because they pair them together, informing me that I have an appointment booked, which is supposedly the one that I missed. Now, obviously, you can't really tell when a text is sent, but you can tell when an email is sent. And it was sent round about the time it was received. So, no, they never told me, but they then tried to send me an email after the fact, acting as if they'd told me. Because that's what we need to spend our time on. But anyways, yeah. My attempt to privately refer myself for a CT scan after 2 docs believe there may be something in my brain has been instead bumped up to an NHS MRI. So in a weird way, we've landed on something good for me. But at the same time, did we really need to go around the houses with some weird-ass admin that was trying to literally defy the linear nature of time? Fascinating stuff. Now that moan's out of the way, apologies for the ramble. Here is the feeble cursed Juan. A little bit has changed since you last caught up with us. I went and did another farm loop. Hold up, you mean the NHS actually doing something? Yes, and I can actually tell you why. Because the person that I got handed to, the person they chose to feed to the wolves today, was really kind of clearly newer. Like a lot newer. And so okay, this is the way I described it to my girlfriend. You know The Incredibles? You know that bit where Bob Parr gets chewed out for actually helping people at the insurance company? I think this person was new enough they hadn't been through that loop a few times. It clearly hadn't been beaten out of them that they're actually meant to help people. So they were decently helpful. And somewhat took me seriously. It was kind of wild. I love that he's not engaging with the combat. Was it something I said? Why does this keep happening? Specifically with this one. The NPCs can hear me, I swear. And it is nice, Sega. It is nice to have multiple things to... That's what he was doing. He was knocking out the floor. Oh, the douchebag. Oh. Oh, the absolute horror. The uncouth nature. Damn. Okay. I really don't want to have to do this jump. Okay. Meanwhile, next decade had a weirdly similar situation today. A week ago, I got an appointment at the government building to update some documents. The notification arrived via SMS yesterday. An email arrived telling me... the notification arrived via SMS. Yesterday, an email arrived telling me I have an appointment on the 22nd. 5 days after I already went. Yeah. No, that's alarmingly common. I just hate FromSoft, you love to try and make people do platforming. You can't platform. Stop trying to make people platform in your games. They are not platformers. This is a wonderful place for a combat. Thank you. Thank you for backing away. All right. Welcome back to Chill Lo-Fi Vibes to Study 2 with Dark Souls 2. Bizarrely, Souls games are better platformers when you're on a horse. I'd say they're better... They're better platformers when you're on a horse with a double jump. Wait, is this the one that can just dunk them? I can't remember. Yes, it is. Bye-bye, son. Ow! Oi! You bastard! Your dungeon is unlocked. Fantastic, Dark Rays. What dungeon was you unlocking on this day? On this day, magically, I'm going to... Ow. Okay, yeah, that was a terrible joke. If you ever run out of jazz music, I have something of a suggestion. Throw it in. Throw it in. Let our brother know. What music do you suggest? Because I noticed you were talking about that last time, but I'm sorry, I forgot to address it at the time. Let's jam a lockstone down the throat. Let's stick it right in there. Perfect fit. Bonk. Yeah. Perfect. Should still be a... Oof. No, thank you. Not yet. Not yet. There's no lock on it. Café de Toho. About 8 albums worth of cafe-themed chill jazz covers of Toho music. Fantastic! Also, did I just get a thunder ring? Yes, I did. That's lightning. Okay. We are combining thunderbolts and lightning into something very, very frightening. Me. Right, let us grab a bow. You'll do. We don't need the we don't need the good bow. We just need the like distracting bow. And down you go, Sonny Jim. Goodbye. By now, y'all are familiar with my death shenanigans. By any means necessary. And down you go. In the drink with you. Do not talk about lightning. I'm kind of surrounded by it. Oh, sorry about that, Dark Rays. My mistake. I feel like I remember those being a problem. So maybe I'm just gonna shoot you in the head. Maybe I just don't feel like dealing with your bullshit right now, buddy. This is the chill lo-fi. This is chill lo-fi vibes to stab people and shoot people too. Chill beats to take over the kingdom. Are you the next monarch too? Soothing bow soothing stealth archer ASMR. I joke, but I'm sure that's a thing. Oh, it is digital lightning, since it seems to be the area gimmick. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Still, you know. What level did you reach in 14 before being burned out by it? Wherever the hell the end of ARR is. There. That was where I was. Because, and I remember that specifically, I was not allowed to have access to the car I wanted unless and I couldn't go to the Golden Saucer to win it unless I had completed ARR. So I mainlined ARR to make sure that it was done while the event was going on. And OD'd hard. Damn it. You bastard. Like that, you're an inch away. You git. Right, okay, fine. We'll just have a sniping duel then, shall we? I see you found the one asshole who's not hollow. Yeah, this man still has a brain. This man can while away the hours conversing with the... He can while away the hours conversing with their hitbox designer. Please, someone needs to spend hours explaining to that person what the edge of a platform is. I would while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the brain. I know that it is the rain, but we need to consult the brain. Because what are these hitboxes sometimes? Which is the main thing I'm scared about in this area. I'm, you know, like, no word of a lie. The thing that scares me most in the old Iron Keep is the bloody bugs. More than anything. This ain't even Seldora. This ain't even the area that's dedicated to bugs. We have a bug-dedicated zone, and this ain't it. That's not the one to worry about. This is, at least to me. Angle, and do this one, and this one, and this one. And those sorts of ones... Again, I'm not responsible for your wonk-ass hitbox. Well done, mate! Oh, truly, this is the best timeline. Hello! You actually made it over! Well done, pal. Go on, kill me. Kill me. This is clearly where I'm destined to die. Destiny averted. I spit in the face of fate. Those arrows are a perfect metaphor for why sometimes you need a little bit of a tool to assist if the game is gonna pull some shit on you. Some Oblivion paintbrush looking physics over there. If I turn around from one of these shots and I just run into the lava though, yeah, we'll call it that. And we'll go play something else. Probably Slay the Spire 2. Because I still need to unlock some shit before I play that with my girlfriend. At least I think that's how the multiplayer works. I'm assuming it goes by the host's unlocks, because when I opened up join a match and host a match mode, it was acting like I hadn't unlocked anything, and that was at the point I hadn't unlocked anything. So presumably I need to have the unlocks before I invite her to the match. I'm assuming. If I actually die, we'll go do that. Hey Ed, I went out and made some new friends that are obsessed with numbers. You could say I met a 4. Fantastic. Excellent. Oh, it's on a per player basis, do you think? I guess we'll find out eventually. Worst comes to worst, I'll just send her my save, I suppose. My girlfriend is a queen. She can't be expected to unlock shit. She should have it all unlocked for her. And then she can just... I'm realizing that basically I'm effectively acting as the you know the little guys who carry the regent's chair in Slay the Spire 2? That's kind of what I'm playing as, I guess. I was like, no, don't you worry. We will do this for you. It's fine. Our mighty monarch should not be expected to put themselves to such effort. If she wants to do some insano bullshit, like play Ascension 10, yeah, she's gonna have to do that herself. But if it's just basic things like unlocking the characters, no, come on. Come now. Have some decorum. I bought my wife a game for her birthday while I was in hospital. I got a Final Fantasy Tactics. Aww. I'm told Final Fantasy Tactics is really good. Now see this? These avoidances of death are things that I actually just am doing as a person. Like not stepping on the obvious pressure plates to drop yourself down a hole. The bow having... Oh, that's another one. I don't know if you've seen this one. This one's fucking hilarious. It's not just the weird shield bash thing that bows can do. They can also do this. Because sometimes you just really need to punch a man with a bow. Hello? Is there anybody up here? Hello? Still find one thing hilarious about the Regent. Niao doesn't resurrect him. He remembers every single death because he respawns himself. Well, okay, you know what? The Regent does very little for themselves. Mostly it's their minions doing it. So, respect. That's something they actually get off their arse and do themselves. Oh, hold on a minute. Your animations just changed when you loaded in. You're being invaded by Oliver? Hi? I don't remember you at all. Who the hell are you? You're an Omnibuild. You've got everything. Oh, that's cool. I must have met you at some point, but I've just completely forgotten who the fuck you are. You've even got a drumstick. Oh, that's great. Oh, you're fantastic. You are. Bit of a dumbass, though. Oh! Oh, hello! Minotaur hat. Is that better than what I've currently got? Yes. It brings me to exactly 70 weight, though. Fuck. Ah. Oh, wait. No, I'm not fat rolling. Because I'm at exactly 70 weight, I'm not quite fat rolling. Okay, no, this is my hat now. Because I will, okay. Metal Gear Soliders of the audience. You know the chicken hat? This'll be my chicken hat. Because I committed some bullshit, I will now wear a bull on my head. That's what we're gonna do. This is how we emblemize it. As I get some destructive great arrows. Thank you so fucking much. Ooh. Oh, well done. Oh, hello. There's a gap there. Because one of these leads to... Oh, this is going to bug me. One of these leads to Belfry Sol, and I don't remember which one. And one of them is a point of no return. Well, both of them are point of no return, but one of them leads to an area I don't want to go to, and one of them leads to an area I do kind of want to go to. I'm not going to trust it. How great are those arrows? They're alright. I'm sure they're great if you have the bow for them. But I am currently very precariously weight balancing. Oh yeah, I should say, the reason that I basically ran away and back again is because yes, I went to get an entire 3 extra points in endurance. 3. This was what I deemed significant. But you never know. Could be the fight winner. Oh, no, it's you. I remember this. Yeah, this extremely painful chimney. Right, there's some fucker in the ceiling somewhere. Yeah, there you are. Now, I know it's a dangerous thing to draw this bow in the Iron Keep, apparently. Let alone to try and inch while I'm lining up a shot. I am that idiot. Donk. 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 Any more people just trying to hang out in the ceiling? No? Right, keep an eye on those edges. They might ambush us at any given moment. Where the fuck are those chains going? Where are those chains? No, don't you honk me. Where are those chains going? Into the lava. Exactly. What is the purpose? A strange chain. Explain yourself. Ah, they make dynamite here, of course. I should have realized they make dynamite. Hold on a minute. No. I knew there was a reason I didn't walk through there. Oh, goddammit. Now, see, that's the sort of example I mean. If the firebomb blowing up in my face had just blown me away, I would accept that. Because that's me just genuinely being a fucking idiot. using things I know fully well how they work, and that makes sense to work that way. This, less so. This, even less so. Taunting a turtle knight from the other side of a small ledge, that's acceptable. If I died from that, fully acceptable. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay. Where's the... Oh, that... Where's the ladder? Says Ed, looking directly at the ladder. Hold on. This smells wrong. Is there going to be an invader up here? No, I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the DLC. I'm thinking of the fucker with a lance. May not remember his name. I remember the lance. Not today, bonfire. Sorry, I should say, not today, Bontingdu. Because of course, we gotta redeem for one of the oldest damn Dark Souls references. $1, bro. Thank you for the $1 sandwiches to Bonfire. And I will use that because it's your username, apparently, if that is your real username. Light us up. No, I refuse. Oh, hello. And Hunter O'Hara. Oh, fair enough then. Shut up. Are you a good idea to even bring to the old Iron King fight? Isn't that just going to make the fight deeply confused? Because he's going to be trying to track two targets at once. Oh, also, just in case anyone was wondering why this hammer is doing such a ridiculous amount of damage sometimes, but not other times, it has, like, a wildly high counter modifier. Like, to put in perspective, like, a rapier, a sword you would expect to be a countering weapon, only has 10 more points of counter power. So he's, there's the man's hot tub out there.
We make a mad dollar, bro.
Bontingdu now with a pound of sandwiches for themselves. Light me up, not my cousin. Great, we've got an argument at the bonbons now. Ed, why are we backtracking? Well, I want to check if turning off that turned off these. Yes, it did. Yes. Was there ever any loot? No. Is it bad to say I'm kind of digging the hat? You know, there's the joke saying turn your traumas into kinks. And in my case, I have turned my traumas into armor. We will now forever carry a chunk of the old Iron Keep with us, because let's be fair, this Minotaur shape is fucking everywhere, apparently. Okay. Now, do I bring you with? Also, I swear there was another summon sign earlier. Hang on a minute. I swear there was another summon sign I kind of just ignored. Who was that? Turn your traumas into armor. Sounds like it's either JoJo or Persona. Okay. I can't give that to Persona, to be fair. Persona is close, but Persona is turn your traumas into weapons that you will beat your enemy senseless with. Slowly. And carefully now. Nah, that's fine. Did Cyborg? I turned my trauma into an excuse to go to the pub. Fair. Why do I remember these pivoting and... That would be why. Could have got the loot as well. Is there a way to turn that off? No. Foolish me. I forget that my arrows verily must stick in the air while I slide slowly downwards and to the right with every bullet. Let's not... You know what? Especially around this corner of the room, for no reason in particular, let's not bother with the bow. Let's continue to try and find that summon sign. It was around here somewhere. I'm not mad, right? There was one I walked by earlier. I swear there was somewhere in the Iron Keep. Thankfully the bridge is still intact these days. Wait, no, wait. Can we... Wait. Is Lucatiel bound? Hold on. Wait, we might be able to actually recruit Big Sis for the Old Iron King and use him as one of our kills for her. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Lucatiel. Oh shit, no! Wait, there's a fucking fog wall. Why would I need to enter the mist? Hold on, what? The Smelter Demon's dead. Ah, that's just your borderline. I see. Damn. Oh well. And I'm assuming there'll be one that fills in this gap as well. That's a shame. So she's Lucantiel in this occasion, sadly. But we know that deep in our hearts, she's Lou would if she could TL. I don't remember. Do you have No Man's Sky? No, actually. I don't think I do. Because I know I didn't get it when it was first doing the rounds, understandably. And then once the great ingoodening happened... Do these hurt me if I... Why would I do that? God, my weird instincts. And then when the Great Ingoodening happened, I didn't get around to picking up a copy. I think I'm in that sort of area where I'm constantly waiting for a sale, even though there's been fuckloads, and I never remember when it's on sale. It's been on some deep sales, and I've just missed it, I think. So I'll set some kind of alert. Thank you for reminding me for the next deep sale. This is the main question, though. Considering most personas are either mythological or big-name folklore characters, what do you think yours would be? Some of them can be real people. That's fair. Sometimes it gets all, like, fiddly, doesn't it? Where you've got, like, Caesar, who is a big lore figure, folklore figure, and also a real guy. Also, we're not continuing until I figure this out. You've posed me a question now, and... Mythology or big folklore ones? I don't know why, but my first thought was Sherlock Holmes. I'm sure someone persona out there is Sherlock Holmes. Definitely not mine, though. Wait! Hold on! Wait. Okay, so. Like, very technically, there's a way we can jump through here. So, okay. Spoilers for Persona 5 Strikers. If you have not played that one, stick your fingers in your ears. So, Octodad's persona, right, is Valjean. Now, I know that they mean the Victor Hugo novel version, or like that's most likely what they mean. However, they introduce it by using quotes from the musical, which means that musicals are also allowed. So, probably... if I include musicals, there is a high likelihood, someone's persona is probably one of the cats, isn't it? I did not need to think about that right now. That is a terrifying thought, especially if it's the Idris Elba cat, which they tried their best, but unfortunately the combination of his skin tone and the fur, it just looks like he's naked. I'm sorry, it just does. Ed's is Frankenfurter. No. I'd never try and claim Frankenfurter.
I love you.
Actually, my immediate serious thought would be Macbeth. It weirdly works with you, as a personality.
I don't know how to feel about that. A scheming, conniving idiot who's really crap at covering his tracks and causes his own downfall repeatedly. And only did it because his wife said so. I'm not that far down on Lady Macbeth. Like, she enables him, absolutely, and she's got something to gain out of it. But there's the core of it's in there a little bit. She wouldn't be able to drag it out of him if it wasn't in there to begin with. Fuck, it's a... Fuck, you're right. Next decade. No, it's Odysseus. Yeah. No, I don't want it. I was really trying to pull something cool there with the musicals thing, and I was gonna try and reach for something like, you know, Oogie Boogie, that I'm just a weird fat construct full of bugs. But Odysseus, no, Odysseus is right, isn't it? Fuck. Way too, yeah, a too clever by half dickhead who fights his battles by confusing people, and also is repeatedly betrayed by random forces beyond his actual control. So, such as his own men just mutinying, even though it's been explained to them multiple times, don't do that. That will end badly. And including watching it end badly for their own captain.
I love you.
But Mr. Oogie Boogie is the meanest guy around. If I were on his boogie list, I'd get out of town. You're not mean.
I don't know. That raised the question, actually. Is Oogie a singular entity? Because Oogie is a collection of bugs. Huh. Like, can he be said to have his own individual things? Oh, wait, no. We were going to go lightning for this, weren't we? No, thrusting. That was it. Thrusting. He's depicted as a singular insect after he's unthreaded, though. Is he? I know something is shrieking, my bugs, but I thought that was just all the bugs falling in the weird pool of lava that I've never quite been able to reconcile what the fuck that's doing there. Okay. Anywho's. We need something we can rub on our weapon real quick. Poison is an option. Probably going to be poison, isn't it? Yeah, the Rose Bay, you know, the Halloween lava. It's a staple of the holiday. You sure it wasn't Dip from Roger Rabbit?
I love you.
Ed, I have a question. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange?
Ah, you're making me think now. I can't remember what the rhyme I used when I actually streamed the Nightmare Before Christmas game was, but it was something along the lines of boys and girls and all in between, come and see our Halloween. That was something along those lines. I don't remember what it was. Yep. There's the boss fight. That hole in the floor. Oh, you bastard. This is Halloween, old king scream in a very hot bath. Poke him in the hand. I'd rather tank the hits than move during some of these attacks. Nope. Is he doing the fire breath again? Yes, he is. Hi? Oh, back the other way, back the other way. Stop punching me with your laser beam. Stop it. I'll prune your fingernails. That was indeed a close shave there, it was. And had he pulled it off, that's one I would have accepted. Because again, I know the design, I know the shape. It's why I fear this boss more than most, because he just is a... The boss is this hole in the floor, realistically. What kind of protein shakes do you think the old Iron King hang on a minute. Yep. Are you the primal bonfire or the normal bonfire? I can never tell the diff. Hold on. Next decade. Am I reading that right? I wasn't paying attention to my summon. Your summon was wielding a bow and died by falling in the lava. Okay, this is what I accept as canon. That was us. That was the old us. We summoned the old us from another timeline. We did an Avengers Endgame in this shit. That's what we'll go with. Oh, this is the primal. Oh, it is. No, the sword's broken. Is that really how you can tell? Oh, God. I never noticed that. Very good shout. Very good shout, Dark Craze. Do we go to the DLC, though? Fuck it.
Hey, phrasing!
Okay. Now, next one, testing the door the other way. Perfect timing there. Perfect timing on some Dame Duned. Okay. Now time to make like the Lonely Island. In a very, very deeply dated internet reference and pussy out like a boss. I'm gonna move away from the bonfire so I don't accidentally sit on it when I'm changing the music. Right. Cafe de Toho, was it? Cafe de Toho. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Cafe de Toho 1 through 8. Chat, why is it called how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I'm scared. I'm aware it's a SpongeBob reference. I'm just confused what the fuck it's doing on an album title. Or a collation of album titles, rather.
Thank you kindly.
I knew you'd be around soon. I'll be around.
Now for an important check. Rui of Mizu, because they want to teach you a lesson, apparently. Fair. Actually, I am an old man who needs to be taught a lesson. But not today. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Chronomancy! Chronomancy in the face of bullshit platforming away! I am feeble cursed one of Drang Lake, and I have never known defeat. I have known only defall, but not defeat. Possibly, arguably, Deshinbone, but not defeat. I think it's because the compilation got nuked several times, even though basically all Toho music is completely uncopyrighted because the owner of the setting is extremely free with how he handles the license. Fair enough.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering.
What are you selling? Have you updated your Ooh! Oh, no. 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 I could dress as the smelter demon. Well, sorry. I could dress as the smelter demon with the exception of the hat. I'm wearing the Minotaur hat to the end of the game now. Yeah, fuck it. Spending valuable level up currency on this, but screw it.
Thanks for the purchase.
Now, how heavy does this make me? Oh, that is a good upgrade, though. Ooh. Oh. I did not remember that it's basically a medieval fantasy belly shirt. Ugh. Ugh. Granted, that's not really a problem for the actual smelter. Also, this fashion doesn't look half bad. It's not a problem for the actual smelter demon, because the smelter demon doesn't have a midriff. It just vomits fire out of its chest mouth. But we do not have the weight capacity for this. At all. No. I'm sorry. We gotta go back. We fucked up. Hilariously, one thing we used to have weight capacity for, probably not with this hat now. One thing we used to have weight capacity for was the Mastodon armor. Which, now I'm pairing with this hat, is kind of making me look a bit like bloody, Asterius, I want to say? From the Elysium fight. You all know the one. I don't need to explain it any further. No. I know we have some scholars of the arts in the audience. No. We will remain the Knight of Bull.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm also just realizing, as a tall, spindly fuck with a tendency to wear a lot of black and or white, because it's just the simplest colors that my autism likes, I had such an easy gimme there with just saying Jack Skellington. And I didn't bother. No, I went with... My goofy ass went with Oogie Boogie and then was blindsided by Odysseus. Damn it! In conclusion, you should learn to conjure fireballs from your belly button, like William Wallace. Why has William Wallace got that rep? What the fuck? What? What did I miss? Also, weren't we supposed to get Cloanne? Where's she gone? Am I just being oh, hang on a minute. There's loot over there. Did you exhaust her dialogue? I thought I did. I mean, I spoke to her until she started looping. She just fucked off. Alright then. Well. No clue. Okay. God, which way's the doors of Pharos? That's... Is that past... Is that past the Shaded Woods on the way to Teldora? I feel like it is. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Let's grab our trusty hammer. Oop, hold on. Do we have the Ring of Whispering? Yes, we do. Okay, we have the Ring of Whispering. Excellent. Indeed, indeed. I need to make sure that we get the boy Tark. I am also going to do something a little bit annoying, which is I'm going to look up how the hell Benhart of Jugo's quest works, because I have never done this fucker's quest line. And I know that he can be a summon towards the end, and I'm gonna need him. He's holding this? Yeah. He teaches you joy. You need to summon him for 3 of the boss fights he can be summoned for if he stays alive until the boss is defeated. The ones... Okay. You can encounter him at Majula, Drangleic Castle, Forest of Fallen Giants, and the Memory of Oro, whoever that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 5 places we can summon him. We only need him to succeed 3. Okay. So it's the same as all the other ones. You literally just need to summon him and keep him alive. Okay. Ah, damn it. Just gonna inhale 3 life gems. Wait, no, I shouldn't inhale 3 life gems. I know what I should do. I should take a second, start a fight that will need me to inhale those 3 life gems. Because this fight's gonna frickin' suck. Any minute now. Give it a second. Hey, buddy! Yep, there we go. Oh, Broadsword. Inhale a couple life gems in order to supplement the gap. There we go.
Have you business with me? The way under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive.
Lang enough?
It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
Oh, hang on a minute. I think the call of no craftsmen around these parts is a little bit mean to the blacksmith literally up the road.
See that statue? Hey.
So his lean against the wall there. Well, hello there. Couldn't help but notice you across the bar, and I really dig your vibe. I could give her the Smelter Demon outfit. I'm not going to. I'm going to give her the Smelter Demon hat.
Thank you. I've been petrified. Hard.
Excellent, lads. Thank you.
Give me a moment, please.
I haven't even pressed the button. Take all the time you need, love.
I'm fine. I think. No. I'm fine. Really, I am.
You're starting to sound like me when I've got a dicky tummy.
My name is Rosabeth.
Constantly retained. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Rescuing me. Oh. You're that traveler.
What?
I still haven't thanked you. Well,
I haven't moved.
pyromancy. So perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
Did I break her dialogue? What the fuck does she mean, that traveller?
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think.
I haven't moved, love.
I owe you my life. If you had not come,
I wouldn't be feeling good.
I feel shameful wearing these rags.
Don't worry, it's about to get a lot worse.
I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare?
Oh, hell yes.
I'll take anything. Whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
Oh. No, I can use the menu for this. I thought I could. Right. Your hat shall be the, Ah, shit. We need to go buy the Smelter Demon hat. Ah, fuck. I forgot to buy this. I bought all the Smelter Demon armor. I didn't buy the Smelter Demon hat. Hold on.
Safe.
Side quest. Hold on. Give her the Aurora kid? No. No. Don't want to leave the poor girl with her undies on show. After we reassure her that this is just the highest quality of armor, that's just mean. Now, if she's into it, that's fair enough. You know, that's her choice. She said she doesn't mind. There's a difference between doesn't mind and actively choosing, I would think, when it comes to certain degrees of self-exposure, you know?
Thanks for the purchase.
Now, granted, I am going to put her in a hat that looks a bit like an anus, but that is the only indignity I plan to put her through. So how are you any better than my suggestion? General application of Western taboo to Drangleic, since seems to be trying to kind of do the Western fantasy thing rather than the Japanese fantasy thing, so Trying our best.
Could you spare me something to wear?
Yes, we
Just
can.
put it-
I just... Hold on, you moved. I didn't reload the area. You moved. When did you move? The fuck? Have this butthole hat. And now something nice and tasteful. We also want something that matches, preferably. Yeah, this'll do. These are nice and shiny. And these are nice and shiny. Hello, hello. How goes today? Hot. In various different ways. I feel... Gods, I feel like I've been dunked in lava today. It's just... Ooh. Hang on a minute. Elemental defense rings. I don't need the thunder one, but I could probably do with the rest of these, just in case.
I have my very own teacher.
Go
His name
you.
is Carillion of the Fold.
Oh, God.
A famed sorcerer.
Not that
in
twit
Elfland,
again.
Our hometown. I was fascinated by sorcery. And so... Well, he's so unique, you see.
Christopher Lee didn't want to hang out with me.
For Drang Lake. I couldn't let him go alone.
He told me I was dim.
But we were separated. Quite early on, I'm afraid. Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift. After I change into this, I'm heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord. But perhaps Majula is my best chance.
Normally I'd say you might want to take more of a walk into the forest before you get changed, but Ben Hart is just so proud and worshipful of this sword that honestly I don't think he'd even notice. You could probably dance the damn can and he wouldn't notice.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, you know. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Ben Hart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey.
Wait, no. I've never...
We share the same path. I'm sure that we are going to meet again.
I've never succeeded this man's questline before.
I'll
Wait,
repay my
which
debt
means
to
I've
you,
never
Ben
realized...
Battle. I swear it.
Is he the new Onion Knight?
The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help.
Like how Pate is kind of Patches adjacent, Creighton is kind of Lautrec adjacent, and you did end up in quite a pickle, which he sat outside of...
I am in your debt. It's a true man who honours his debts.
I like you.
I'll see mine paid. I swear it by my ancient sword.
About the ancient sword. Sorry for all the past lives where I just brutally murdered you because I legitimately thought that was the Dark Moon Greatsword. Or the Moonlight Greatsword, depending on your era. And every time got bamboozled.
I am in your debt. It's a true...
His laugh sounds incredibly evil. That's just most from NPCs, going to be fair. There was an entire beggar that I killed. Or... Was he a beggar? There was just a dude. There was a dude in Bloodborne that I killed, absolutely convinced he was evil. And I was just straight up wrong. Just read the vibes completely wrong. And I will carry his death with me. Oh. Hi, Bunting Do. How you doing? Hi, Bunting Do. Bunting Do, I want to say, was black fire bombs in old school Dark Souls 3 badly translated, I think it was. Even Solaire sounds kind of... Yeah, exactly. Even Solaire has, like... Before Dark Souls 2, the maligned black sheep of the family... Hello? Before Dark Souls 2, the maligned black sheep of the family, there was a kind of a point that the the Dark Souls NPCs had a very specific laugh. Because pretty much everyone, Solaire included, has this kind of kind of way of laughing, which made them all sound sinister. Even Solaire to some degree. And then Souls 2 obviously varied it up a bit. Right. What is your deal? Oh, well, he's gone. I do not remember this enemy type at all. Why do you have an anvil on a chain? Can I have it? No. Yeah, the Siegs are an exception, to be fair. They more, they don't, they more, ho, ho, ho. Because, let's be fair, they're kind of armored Winnie the Pooh, and they're just the best. And Sieglind is still fucking terrifying. Uctiel is one of my favorite NPCs in the whole canon. Sieglind is the one I'd least want to be in a fight with. Like, if she's on my side, great. If I'm against her, I'm just gonna lie down. Just please make it quick, Sieglind. Ow. He's throwing fucking rocks at me. Ow. Eh. The old school Dark Souls jumping attack is... it's just something to behold sometimes. I know its big deal was that it... or at least I seem to recall its big deal was that it can't be parried. But come on. Yep. Out come my resident scholars pointing out, yeah, Sieglind is the confirmed not undead. Which is exactly why she's fucking scary. Like, cheery as a little sunbeam. Just terrifying. You basically walked into the medieval fantasy setting of a really depressed version of Doom on permadeath mode. What are you? Also, yes, I am making a brief trip. Oh, I would make a brief... Can I not operate the doors? Hang on a minute. I might need to go out and in again. Does that mean she could legitimately settle down, have kids, that sort of thing? Can undead do that? I don't really know about undead. They're in a strange little bubble. I don't think anyone's really examined too hard. Her dad did have her, but that's likely before he got cursed, I would assume. Because then otherwise that raises questions about the human state of a child of an undead. I suppose also there's level of your curse is another question. Because in Dark Souls 1, it's only fine, suddenly hollow. Dark Souls 2 is the one that introduced the slow crawl. And I just can't... I can't operate the door anymore. Okay. But what we do know is that, yes, beware of Sieglind. The young knight literally too cheerful to die. And with the happiest will in the world, just explains to you, I will kill you as many times as necessary. Huh. You have walked into my hammer. Zibatala. Oh, that's a good point, Zega. We're using the wrong hammer. We should use the backup hammer. Yes, I have a backup hammer. I was being a fool. This is the hammer I'm supposed to use between big events, and we bring out the craftsman's hammer for big events. Yeah. Hi, Bontingdu. How you doing? Jump scared me. Ah, there they are. The poop walking boys themselves. When are you gonna do your little... When are you gonna do your weird little waddle? No? Alright. I'm gonna try and beat up your friend and you're gonna try and ambush me, aren't you? There it is! He did it for a second. And now you're flattened. Fun fact, I've farmed the shit out of these buggy bastards because they can drop sunlight medals. Ah, yes. I tried to do the same once upon a time. Because This was back at a point where I would religiously play things like Dark Souls 2 with runs in mind. Like, oh, it's the closest I really get to roleplay a lot of the time. Like, oh, I'm gonna play through as a sunlight knight. Like, I'm gonna just go and deliberately get all the sunlight themed shit, all the miracles, and I'm gonna try my best to do it that way. Which of course means that you have to engage with the Sunbro Covenant, and I don't like multiplayer. So, yep, I'm familiar with those guys as well. Oh, hold on. We're wearing the wrong shirt for these lands. There we go. Now, granted, this guy isn't as much of a problem, but he reminded me of the problem, so thank you. Because these cheeky fucks, you can't lock onto. And they have really nasty, infamous backstabs. Dragon Slayer's Crescent Axe, another thing that I once decided I'm going to dedicate an entire character to just building around just this axe. Ah, how young and silly and naive I was. I didn't even know to wear a ruff. Really? Ah, for love. Wait, hold on. Apparently I'm still playing. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, what? It's only the Twitch end? What? Oh, no. Wait. No, we're back. Where did you lose me? Was it when I mentioned Shrek? That's probably what did it. Sorry. You lost me at the styling hat. Ah, okay. What I was going to say. That was a brief disconnect, Lord Cubson, because it wasn't my end for once. It was Twitch's end. No loss of bitrate, no dropped frames on my side, nothing. Literally just Twitch's side this time. As opposed to where it's normally like a half and half situation. In which case you missed me saying about the Toho thing. Because they keep using this kind of leitmotif. I was basically saying, like, every time they use that, I keep thinking they're going to shift sideways into the Shrek. Which also has cheeky notes of the Shire in there, but... I think I need a poking weapon. This is a corner. This was not a corner. Wait, no, it was a corner. There's two corners, and I managed to run into both of them. See, this is what I mean. If I actually make mistakes like that are the death of me, it's fine. Sir? Wait. Don't aggressively sit down in the opposite direction. How dare you? Do you think the old Iron King designed the Turtle Knights after the way the ogres keep falling over? Ooh, good question. But do they keep falling over, or do they keep falling ogre? That was dreadful. Forget I said anything. Forget I streamed today. That sounds like a good idea. This is still the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah, this is... Oh, hello, though. I forgot about you. Where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Xian's armor. Who? Who's Xian? That's not that bad. It's heavier and somewhat worse than my Elite Knight armor, but then that might be because it hasn't been upgraded to the same tier. Oh, it is pretty styling. But for now, the rough is the way. We are, as they do say, roughing it. Okay. This frickin' hellhole. You'll do. Now, I've done my research. It's safe to draw a bow around here. There's, as we can see, floor. There's very distinctly made of floor. Oh, you get back here. Nope, I'm going to hold it this time. God damn it. I hit something. Fantastic. I can see your little feet. In the words of Kate Johnson, I see you. I see your little feet. Okay.
Leave me be. I like it quiet. Leave me be.
Thanks for stating your preferences out the gate.
What
Personally, I prefer loud, but... Yeah.
Traveller.
may call me Vengal, if I deserve a name in this sorry state. 'Tis rare to flap these guns. This is pleasant. Long ago, I was hired to defend the kingdom. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody killed me. So I thought.
Welcome to Undeath.
I came to and found myself like this. I don't know what explains it, but it's not so bad, really. Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky, thinking of the finer things, far removed from war. I'd grown weary of battle, but did not realize it until now. I know not what brings you on this journey, nor will I deign to ask. You may bear a great burden, but don't we all? I prefer to stay my distance. But I want to warn you of something. My body.
My body. Sorry.
I see visions. My body, headless, raging without me.
Break yourselves upon my body.
Body wielding my sword, a sword forged only to kill.
That's you.
My body will show no mercy. If you see the wretched thing, stay far away.
I was gonna say, there usually a killing is what a sword is for, but then I remembered ceremonial swords exist because I used to have one when we did Much Ado About Nothing.
I learn new things every day. Things never learned in battle. And thanks to you, I've recalled the joy of conversation. If I can help you, if you require something, do speak up.
Okay. This we do need. This, well, this we could do with 2 of. This we could do with 1 of. I don't really know why I'm sort of collecting a Noah's Ark of weapons where I'm just getting 2 of everyone. I guess eventually Feeble Cursed 1 is on their way to being able to power stance the universe.
Farewell. May we meet again, one day soon.
Now, if I remember correctly, I have to kill his body and then come back to him, right? Was that the shtick? It's been a while. Who just took a swing at me? Aha! You! No, get back here. Not so fun when someone does it to you, is it? Oh, hang on. This no, that wait. That's the exit. We don't want the exit just yet. Oh, please, sir. That's what I'm here for. You. And now that we can slap this on our finger, who wants some? You? You. Yes, you want some. Where are you? You who want some. You who step upon these lands, seeking some. Come find me and find your destiny.
I love you.
Me? No. I don't want some. No. I don't want some. Not at all.
Sounded like you were about on the verge of breaking into Dr. Seuss for a moment there. Is that a cursed pot in him? Hang on a minute. Who left cursed pottery lying around? And now I'm lost. Oh, wait. No, I'm found again. Oh, really? Go away. Honestly, anyone to think you fuckers infinitely respawn or something? Ah. That is an edge. Watch out. There's a killer on the loose. They could even be in this very room. You moved at the last second. There you are. This is the self-exploding one, isn't it? Yeah, explodes at damage threshold. Always wanted to try and build something around that. Never could figure out what I was supposed to really do to just, you know, wring the most out of it, you know? We're doing this again. I can hear you. There you are. Well, there's one of you anyway. Get back here. Oh, and there's your friend. Excellent. You broke my gloves. How dare you? How dare you, you bastard. I'm gonna have to change my gloves. Okay, so we want something round about the 49-ish range if we can. Fuck it, we got 3 pairs of Alon gloves. Might as well use those. Do we think this wood is clear yet? Have you tried as much health regen as possible? It's a possibility. I've gone in a big circle, damn it. That was on me. That was a stupid question. Do we think the forest is clear yet? Immediately Zega. No, I think it's foggy. Yep. Yeah, should have seen that coming. I did that to myself. Let's leave this place. It is a place of bad puns. No, I'm not expecting you to apologize, Zega. It's a good bad pun. For in the lands of Lordran, / Dranglaic / Lothric, things are every time. Every damn time. Where's my shirt? There's my shirt. Ah! Of course, we are now overweight. Thank you, Alon Gloves. Thank you for your service, Alon Gloves. We'll be in touch. For now, we'll go with the Invisi Gloves. I just don't think you're living up to the potential you showed in the initial interview. No. Add pottery.
Oh joy, magic crossbow bolts. That's definitely what I... Why am I turning into Tristan Taylor circa Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series? My voice gives me deathless strength.
Feels weird in the throat. Thank you, Zega. I'm assuming that was the last death cry echoing of this lad. Ah, I thought I could get away with it. Damn it. Well, since we're already cursed, we might as well go and clear out the rest of them. Ah, that one. That one I did. I did to myself, that one. I thought I was safe. I did. And I were a fool. See, what I've done here, you understand, is I've done the FromSoft equivalent of Final Destination. Because I've averted my death, death is now out for me. We saw it in the old Iron King fight. We saw it again here. It's out for me. And I couldn't think of a better game for that to have happened in. Given that the last boss may or may not just be a skeletal fucker with a really big scythe. What a game for it to have happened in. Oh, hello, how you doing? Ah, yes, your tiny little short sword gets to stunlock me, but my hammer doesn't do shit to you. There we go. I was down here to deal with cursed pottery, thank you very much. That's more like it. Yeah, okay, we found the correct arena. Oh, yeah. Well, I remember. Let's use one of our 19 bloody human effigies.
Oh no, it's the dark scythe.
Beware the dark scythe.
Human, are we? This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me? Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different. We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strange creatures. Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half.
Was your master weirdly sensitive about a certain crystal?
I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. Once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me. We have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return.
Given his design, this is not a feeble cursed one, if he is a cursed one. He is a lean man cursed one.
The past is a distant fog.
That's fucking abs, dude.
His name was Targ. That is all that I remember. The past is a distant fog.
Oh, there's another lion in the way. Life ring? Life ring. Shouldn't have said lion. Shouldn't have said a lion was in the way. Now my head's just filling up with that one bloody meme comic image of, what do you mean I didn't get the job? I have all the qualifications. Your qualifications are irrelevant. Don't listen to him. He's lying. Oh, this is awkward. So cheesy. Cheesy puns. Cheesy puns in a smoky jazz environment. Only at 8:50 on Edit Edward. He could be at this all day, my son. There we go. What? Was that trousers? What did I just get? Snake truck. Is it a hat? No? Is it an item? Oh, Triclops Snake Trockers. Boosts Petrify Resist. Fair enough. Makes sense for these lads to have them. Why do I remember you specifically? Hang on a second. Oh, damn it. There's something specific about these golden lions, and I do not for the life of me remember what it is.
Excellent!
They are indeed excellent, but I don't think that's what I'm trying to remember. You bastard, you clipped me. Yeah, pretty much. It's over, Lionkin. I have the high ground. Don't try it. Nope, nope, I really shouldn't have tried it. I warned myself not to. Oh, that part I do know. I know petrification is insta-kill. The red thank you. Ah. That's what I think I was remembering about him. Like, I remembered something about them having a piece of loot that I once upon a time wanted. Nope, hold on a minute. I remember something about this. This is one of the ways to the Dark Lurker Covenant lad. Right? No, but similar. There's a similar hole in the floor around this area. Walls. It's very satisfying to backstab those lads, considering that's kind of their whole thing. Hunting do! Hunting do go! Clear out those feeble, cursed pots. Oh, hello.
Just wait, you dirty rat. Oh, I remember you. Don't you scare me like that. I thought you were him. That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down the way. I'm gonna find him and settle the score. Nobody insults me like that. For the good of the world and for my own honour. I won't let that bastard live another day.
Canvassing thoughts of the community. Do we want to side with Creighton when the time comes?
For the good of the world, I won't let...
Is there anything else up here? No. Okay. That's definitely an edge. Don't think we need to investigate that any closer, Ed. Oh, my hammer's at risk. Fucking... You're breaking my poise with a tiny dagger. I have an entire hammer. You bastard. Is he gay or European? Very odd question to suddenly levy at the Souls verse there. And now... I did not need to start trying to consider in my head. What build would Elwood's be? I feel like... You! Git! You little bastard! You broke the chest! You weren't even aiming at me! You specifically went for the chest to screw that over! Alright, you wanna do this? I'm gonna take you to the clubs! Okay, I feel like that was kind of what you wanted when you just presented your ass to me. Out of nowhere, suddenly. A bit of a strange one. Wait, you can break the chests? You absolutely can break the chests. And when you break the chests, allow me to see what happens to them. Whatever was in the chest is turned into... rubbish. We will never know what was in that chest. Well, we will, because the scholars will probably pipe up, but for the purposes of the playthrough, little cursed Juan will never know what was in that chest. Pardon me. Also, I swear to goodness, there was... I've long since forgotten where I'm going. Pardon? There are more of you down here. Oh, wait, you're probably on the second floor, aren't you? Oh, okay. Yet darker. What was in there? Since you've apparently been through the same experience. I'm genuinely curious at this point. Not that it changes anything. We can't fix that, but actually, my interest has been piqued. Really thought you were alive for a second there. Oh, petrified dragon bone. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, I could see getting salty over that. Oh, hold on though. Okay, that is solid wall all the way down. Is that fall gonna kill us, though? Is the question of the hour. There is a less of a fall, I think, here. Yeah. That's just an edge. Okay. Damn it. No. Well, you were going to go and see Miss Najka? We will, but we're not done exploring yet. Darkrays, good news. The night is cold enough that it makes the room enjoyable with it open. Bad news, an army of mosquitoes is tearing down the gates. Ah. The age-old conundrum. Hello. How you doing, lads? You need those grids for windows to keep the insects out. I used to have them, but the cats decided to be bulldozers. Ah, that reminds me. I fell in a really weird YouTube rabbit hole the other day. And I mean that in a literal sense. Because I found a bunch of videos about a rabbit that got nicknamed the Bundozer. And it's just one hell of an efficient digging rabbit, and it's a joy to watch them work. Oh, door's locked. Oh, okay then. I remember I'm supposed to drop into there from above, but I don't remember where the above is. I mean, realistically, it's just going to be, like, over there, but up. Every time I see Ed approach a ledge, I'm reminded of the moment in Elden Ring co-op with Seth, where Ed and Seth tried to super jump out of a canyon and rammed face first into an insta-kill plane. Ah, yes. The myriad wonders of airbending plus insta-kill planes was something else. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the platforming insta-kill planes in Elden Ring are strange. This was it. Yeah. Oh.
Look how far this undead has wandered. And a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive, but with a darkish shadow. Yet still unprepared for a deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future. Oh my, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself.
I want to actually do this quest line. Because this one ends in the fucking JoJo stand boss.
We shall. The dark is still nascent within you.
And if I recall right, you need to find him in all 3 locations in order to make it happen.
The dark.
Okay, your dialogue is exhausted on this one. Gotcha. Oh, always that way. Whenever I think of Elden Ring, my mind just thinks of I am Melania, Ho of Mikola. If that is the case, then that's somewhat alarming, gotta say. No one really wants to be the anything of anything for the Mikolesta. Not at all. Whether you're their blade, their back rubber, their hairdresser, don't really want to work for the Mikolesta, no. No one can ever be quite certain if consent was involved. When did I get you? Oh, I could have gone through here like this? With my little fatty arms out to the side? Which, it actually changes the position of your arms, which is really cute. Okay, Najka. Probably stabbing them with the rapier would be a decent shout. Oh, that's a fair point, actually. Maybe the rock god essence did kind of fuck with the Mikola magic. But then that's us kind of adding that in as like she's likely immune. As far as I know, we don't know she was immune. Bradley of the old gut. Hang on a minute. Where's Tark? Tark, where you at, buddy? Are you up the top? I think you're up the top. Yeah, there you are. Okay. So we'll go grab Bradley. We'll go grab Tark. I'll just check if I can hold the hammer as well. Yes, I can. I can hold the backup hammer. Sorry, the primary hammer. Gotta go get ready. I have plans with friends. Look after yourself, Rosebay. See you on the other side. Megish Coleman saying, hey Ed, are you doing alright? Boiling. Honestly, as I keep describing, I feel like I've just been dipped in lava today. It's just fucking nasty, wet and warm. It's honestly like one of the worst things I ever imagine. Whenever I make mac and cheese, I always imagine that being dipped in molten cheese would be a horrible way to go. I've accidentally full screened the cafe. Wait, oh god. Oh god. There we go. There we go. Did you just summon the rock from the mummy too? No, we summoned the excellence that is Man Scorpion Tark to fight this. One half of the dread pair. That, as BDG perfectly puts it, Chaos Witch Quelaag and Scorpioness Najka are nude from the waist up and nude from the waist down. Guys, we have spare shirts left over from the softball game. Can you please just put one on? I'm gonna stand on the magic piece of masonry. You cannot hurt me. I have the solid ground. Okay, was that doing more, or is the stabbing doing more? Oh, they're doing about the same. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't trust that soul mass. Okay. Oh, I forgot to have her break the thing. Damn it. Can we mantle up it? No. Does the big hammer do anything? Does big hammer finally have a purpose in this world? No, it does not. Firebomb? Maybe firebomb, actually. It is made of wood. Maybe more accurate firebomb than that one. Nope. Damn it. Ooh. No, a very good point though is raised there. Moog was the Formless Mother's like servant, wasn't he? And then he did get Michalested. That's fair. Oh no, wait, yeah, you're right. He wasn't a vessel. No, he was just hanging out, wasn't he? It's hard to really what talk. Talk? On. Isn't he supposed to be here to give me a ring? Hang on a minute. Let's try a quit out. It doesn't always work. It didn't work with whole body. Another reason that I did the running through the wharf and Lost Bastille between streams was because turned out running through the area after quitting and reloading was not enough to spawn that one pursuer that drops the upgraded Ring of Blades. So,
Bollocks.
okay, well, thankfully, Shaded Woods armor. Hold on, if we're going back through the Shaded Woods, I'm putting on the coat this time. I have made this mistake before. Who just grunted? Who just went arg? Yeah, that's right, you heard me. Who said that? Ah, apparently that grumbling was indeed Zaga the Chaos King's stomach, as they are off to go and get some food. Also, no, I am not trying the jump. Are you mad? There's an exit around here somewhere. Start trying to navigate the bloody M25. Oh, no, there's a wall. Oh, hello. Random loot I've missed. Hello. I see you there. I'm glad I put the coat back on. Fucking hell. How many of you bastards are there in here? Honestly, we made the Macbeth joke earlier, but like this is just burning wood in this shit. Like, it seems like there's more dudes than trees. Oh my god, hello. Literally don't think I've ever found that. Yeah, no, I've definitely never found that chest before. What the hell is a clear blue stone? Hello there. Now this hammer's at risk. I'm going to preempt this. I'm going to take out the rapier as my weapon now, so that I don't put the hammer at any further risk. Because we're going to need to stack all of our items, and we're going to need a repair powder. It's a precious resource. We need to use it sparingly. Where the fuck are we? Why? Brain. Think Pete has the map. We don't know where we're going. Why? Why are you bringing an American in Amsterdam to Drangleic? Why, Brain? Okay. Do we think we're far enough away yet to reload our ban? I'm an American in Amsterdam. 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 I'm an American in Amsterdam. Amsterdam? Yes, an American in Amsterdam, specifically. Since we've run all this way back, actually, I do want to check. Can I operate the doors yet? the fuck are you alive? What? Nothing happened that could have respawned you. What? Alright. Is anyone else alive? Everyone is. Oh, okay then. Well, good thing I'm not going that way again. What the hell? It's not like we've died or used a bonfire or even a homeward bone. What? I never realized they actually all revive when the door resets. And not connected to bonfire use. That's weird. I don't know how to feel about knowing that now. Wait, was that why there's so many of the lads in here, do we think? Maybe they're respawning too? Surely no. Oh, wait a second. There is something I'm missing. And I think it's behind one of those bloody, many petrified somethings. What? Oh, damn it, Tark! Where the hell are you? Stop mourning your dead wife and get over here. Bloody John Wick the Scorpion. Some fuck somewhere has the key for that cell down by the... where is that? On effects. Cell key. I used to know this. I am disappointed in myself. Oh! Oh, it's that one guy in the middle of nowhere that I keep walking past. Right. Right across the tree bridge. Yep. Sprint, my boy. Sprint. There we go. What's best for... Conan, what is best for lions? Claymore? No. Hides Night Sword? Sure. God damn it, I went the wrong way again. Can I shortcut this? Can I just jump over there? Probably. Please ignore the fact that my voice has just jumped up 2 octaves. I assure you, it's completely unrelated to the very risky jump I just did. Completely unrelated. There's just a gas leak in the area. I'm practicing my old washerwoman disguise for when I need to break into Drangleic Castle. Yes. I also, midway through that jump, did not just get a bunch of flashbacks to having that killed me on previous attempts at this sort of run. Nope, not at all. Am I running out of floor? No. There's the fan key. But in a completely unrelated event, I exact at that moment happened to sit upon my balls. Sorry. No, you've awoken an old memory that okay. So this is back in college. So we're doing the performing arts course at this point. And I don't remember why, but there was a like a break between sets of an improv challenge that we were doing, and just kind of for a larf, one of us sat at the big teacher's table while they were out of the room, and during this, another person came up and a chap called Sam came up and sat there, and so they just started riffing as if it was a job interview, and what do you think you can bring to the company, etc., etc. And this continued down the line with people listing, usually like, oh, well, I'm a very hard worker in this kind of business. Then it got around to Aaron, who had the unbridled confidence plus creativity to just sit there and, this is all just shit talking between friends. But the fact that he just sat down, bold as brass, and went, so what do you think you can bring to the company? Well, let me tell you my unique skill. I can cross my legs without crushing my testicles. And immediately, we're all just so taken with this fucking joke. Guy sat behind the desk just has to leap to his feet. You've got the job! Such a dumb thing that is just entrenched in my brain. I'm trying to find the best position I can put my character in. There we go. This is probably the best for safety.
Thank you for helping me. I am Ornifex. I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way?
It's a sign of the times we live in that I can boldly talk about Aaron doing improv jokes about his own testicles, but I'm scared of Hornifex over here.
Thank you, kind traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would visit me at my home.
Excellent. I'm now going to leave without pivoting the camera. It's very, very carefully. Right. Dodge roll! Haha! It's fine. We used our iframes to dodge through the career damage. Walks along tiny little wooden bridges. Takes huge risky jumps with way more confidence than with which he discusses doing dealings with a bird merchant. Because Daddy Bezos has very specific things that he does not like. Or more specifically, doesn't like them when they're not directly making him money. So you know how you can self-publish things on Amazon and it's like flooded with AI slop books at the moment and whatnot? Do we think I could get away with an Ornifex calendar? Stop thinking about it, Ed. Stop thinking about it. No. Yes, Bezos would get a cut of it and it'd probably still be allowed. But you must have morals. You must have standards. You must have scruples. Shit, this is Deathless Run. I don't play with scruples. Even if I have to manipulate chronomancy because I dunked myself in lava like a tit. Admittedly, it's a weird control to have on a bow. But still. We arrive at the doors of Pharos. Home of the best weapon for our purposes. We just need to live long enough to get there. And I should probably put my shirt on. Thank you for waiting, sir. Actually, if you could wait a little longer, I've just realized I'm wielding a sword and not a blunt weapon. Thank you. Just Mr. Mastodon, I have brought the blunt. Honestly, that joke was so bad, I really thought he was about to one-shot me. Speaking of horn effects, we're now at the doors of Phallus. Yes, indeed. The place where you the place where you keep sticking your long hard object in people's open mouths. In order to feel rewarded. Ow! I genuinely forgot you had a follow-up with that one. Okay. Next decade. How do I get a cylinder on the keyhole of Pharos? Well, honestly, we all know where that joke is going, but honestly, a cylinder would probably be safe-ish. Because the like keyholes of Pharos are pretty square, and if we know anything that the internet has taught us, it's that everything can go in the square hole safely. Triangle goes in the square hole. Circle goes in the square hole. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one, I think. Oh. Oh, crap. We've got a small horde situation. This is not good. We've also covered in water, which is just really, really great right now. Just the best. I'm more for this fucking rat. There we go. The rat needed removing before we dealt with anything else. Little paddles, feeble cursed one. Little paddles. Just keep swimming. Right, you... Unless I stand still for very long, you're kind of not that much of a threat. So... We just need to figure out what weapon is best for you. What do we do with a... sopping wet bowman? What do we do with a sopping wet bowman? What do we do with a sopping wet bowman? What do we do with a sopping wet bowman down indoors of Pharos? That rhymed a lot better than I thought. That rhymed a lot better. Well, not really rhymed. It hit the meter. Learn your fucking phrasing. Bows and arrows? I suppose? Yeah. Yeah, we have the lightning bow somewhere. That mastodon's getting a bit close. Lightning bow, where are you? That one. Just running ring-a-ring-a-rosy. Can your arrows hit him? No. Damn. Oh, this could take a while. Ooh, good clip there, my boy. Good clip. Not even sarcastic. Actually impressed with you. This water's a bit deep. This water's a bit deep. Don't like it. Don't like it. So deep, bruh. Anybody been reading any interesting books lately? I feel we're going to be here a while. You might be able to finish it by the time we're done. Okay, I think I think we're actually going to need a melee weapon. This would be a good time for the Hide Knight sword, actually. Because that too is lightning based. And considering this man is constantly wet. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit more damage. Was not expecting one of the more nail-biting combats of the stream to be a fight in a swimming pool, but, you know, that's Dark Souls 2 for you. It was the weird experimental one of the series. Nobody was expecting a fight in a swimming pool. We've fought a man in a jacuzzi. Now, get ready for... Not really a swimming pool, is it? It's more of a wading pool. Is that a thing? Must be a thing, surely. Oh, you were like a millimeter away there, you bastard. And I can call you that. You are clearly an armed bastard. I can't say I'm surrounded by them, but there are definitely armed bastards present. No, don't heal. I'm so glad I'm using the sword for this. If I was using the bow and you just healed back everything I'd done with the bow, I think I would cry. You know, honestly, you're kind of... Maybe I'll just fight the Mastodon Knight. Hang on. Let's try this. Because I'm constantly lock rotating around you, so what's the likelihood he can actually hit me from here? He is inching slowly closer, though. I think. It's hard to keep a bead on him when I'm just seeing him in spino-vision. Ow! Right. Okay. You, get back here. No. No. You are getting lightning sworded. Asshole. How dare you make me fight a rat in a swimming pool? Because, yeah, again, the rat was the... Oh, Mastodon Halberd. Lovely. One of the best strength scaling weapons in the fucking game. The Mastodon was not the threat. The fucking rat was the threat. Is it this one? I think it's this one, right? Because if I recall right, it's the other side of this, isn't it? Or this could be a big pile of nothing. How many lockstones do we got? How many chances do I get? Oh, 6. Oh, right. Okay. We can thrust it. Hello there. Unfortunately, you don't fit. So, sorry about this one. Actually, yeah, hold on. I think I've got a better way of doing this. I just need to make a check real quick. Yep, there's definitely floor around us in all angles. I think it's safe to aim down the bow. I'm going. See you next time, folks. Look after yourself, Dark Rays, and see you on the other side. I'm probably going to call it pretty soon because I'm about to hit a rather large time sink. Which the uninitiated will find out in a moment.
sun!
Where is it? Folks of all ages, allow me to introduce... Whoops. Allow me to introduce the Santier's Spear. Probably the most unique weapon that I can think of that FromSoft produced in the Dark Souls series. This is a big spear with a rock on it, which is technically somebody's head, but it might as well be a rock.
Excellent!
However, this thing is definitely unusual in Souls canon. As we can see, halberd moveset. As we can see, 500 durability. However, once this breaks, it becomes, 1, unbreakable, and 2, gains a different moveset altogether. This thing is a fucking godsend for runs like this. Precisely. For runs like this, except for the fact it has 500 durability, so if you're regularly resting at bonfires, this thing is never going to fucking break. Because your normal weapons barely fucking break. This thing, definitely not going to. Did you rip it off of someone's body who got petrified? I mean, I got it out of a chest in that little cubby hole over there, so I don't know where they got it from, but yes. To the extent that we are now... going to indicate what I'll be doing for the rest of, probably the rest of the year. We're going to go back to the bonfire. This will inadvertently respawn, yes, we will. This will inadvertently respawn Scorpion Tark anyway, which is what we need. And we... are going to pound some pussy. However, that will be happening off camera. That is not the sort of thing one broadcasts. But I can assure you, this cat is completely immortal. So, it doesn't even get a narc on if you beat the living daylights out of it. And I'm gonna be honest with you there, Dark Rays. You could have gone to the acid pool in the... Oh, it's Lion, but the keyboard sneeze.
Hey,
Lion with a keyboard sneeze. Yeah, I see sort of where you're going with that. Yeah. And Zega, excellent use of phrasing. Thank you very much. But that is where I will be leaving you. When you next see me, I will have a broken Santier's Spear, and I'll be flinging it around, and we'll see whether or not that actually vibes out with the Feeble Cursed One. Thank you very much for stopping by. Remember to stay safe and stay cool out there. Survive the lava. And always remember that I swear by my hat.
Die.
It's a load of